we had the conversation, and she explained to me that she was really pretty upset with Wumi, based on the fact that they were accusing her of going to Mohbad's home to pack his belongings. Meanwhile, Mama Mohbad had told me initially that the owner of the house, the owner of the properties, they've been calling them to come and pack his things in the house, you know. And I think one video trended one time when someone made a video of the compound and everything, and she told me that they've been asking them to pack the stuff in the house, you know, which I said, okay, if she can't go and pack it, maybe Adura can, you know, go and help out, or maybe her brothers or somebody, a family member, can do the needful. And when I spoke to Wumi about it, Wumi told me that she didn't want to go and pack anything because she doesn't want them to come and say that they're already accusing her of so much, and she doesn't want to be accused again. Do you understand? So eventually, I didn't even know when they went to pack the stuff. But she called me to tell me that she was being accused, and then she feels that Wumi was the one that told some certain people that she went to pack Mohbad's stuff, and they've been insulting her. But it was Wumi that initially told her that she could go and take some stuff from the house, that or pack the stuff, right? So I was very angry when she told me that, and I called Wumi, and instantly I started coming at Wumi. I didn't even allow her to explain. I was very, very angry with Wumi. I was like, how can you go and do that? Why would you go and tell people that she's the one that packed her son's stuff and all that? And Wumi was like, no, she was not the one that said it. So there was a lot of this one said this, that one said this. There was a lot of hearsay between someone told this one, that one told that one. Even Wumi was not aware that Adura was the one that packed the stuff. You understand? It was when Mama was now explaining that Wumi found out that it was Adura that went there to pack the stuff. But Mama felt that Wumi was the one that told some people that she was the one that went to pack the stuff. She complained about one of Mohbad's old phone also that was with her, that Wumi came to take, you know. So there was a lot of issues, and I, as a person, just tried to intervene, you know. And obviously, I would always want to blame Wumi for her, because Wumi is the young one. Wumi is her Iyabo, right? She's the older one, and Wumi needs to apologize to her. So I tried to intervene, and I begged Mama, because I noticed that she was very angry. Do you understand? That people were insulting her, you understand, on some platforms, and she felt that it was Wumi. And I told Wumi instantly to make sure she goes to these platforms and meet these people and stop insulting her, and try to explain the things better to them, right? So I think what happened is, she said she called Wumi. Wumi didn't pick the call. Wumi said she called her, so she too didn't pick the call. So I think there was a miscommunication between both of them, you know. And I think there was a time, there was a video they said was released, you know, of the house where Mohbad's picture was in the room or something like that. And I think people said, you know, so there was a lot of misinformation and a lot of hearsay going on between them that day, you know. And I really tried my best to try and settle them, because me, I was in Oyo, I'm, you know, working, and I was like, okay, when I get to Lagos, I'll try and see how, you understand, I can get to Mama Mohbad and Wumi and try to see how they can resolve all these things, you know, amicably. So that was just the plain, simple issue that happened between them, which I tried to, you know, intervene. So me hearing that they said I called Mama and I was begging her because I don't want her to spill some secrets is what I don't get. And I'm saying it right here and there. If Mama or any one of them have solid informations, I see no reason why I would keep any information about my own son, irrespective of nobody. If there are informations and things that she has that she wants to spill, she should spill. They should use it to help the case. It will fasten the case to know exactly what went down. So if there's any information, I would never beg Mama not to spill. In fact, I would pick her up and drive her down to the nearest people in charge of the case so that she spills. Why would she want to keep any information that will help the case of her son? Why would I call to beg her not to spill? So what is the justice from Mohbad that we are looking for? I have said it on this platform. I have said it not just on this, not on this platform, but I have said it on, when I say platform, I mean on social media space, that if tomorrow comes, I don't do social media judgment. I love to do the right thing. Go to the right authorities, pursue the case. We backed out from this case because there was a lot of private investigators on social media that felt they could do the case better. Do you understand? And I had to pull back because of my family and people that love me that just do not fancy the fact that my name was just being dragged anyhow. Do you understand? But I stand to say that if there is solid evidence that this family has, instead of them say, I will spill, please spill, go to the nearest police station or go to the main people in charge, the main police in charge of this case, the main authorities in charge, and spill. Why would you have something about that can help the case of your son and then keep it? What are you keeping it for? What is the essence of keeping such information if you have it? If there's anybody that has made me stand with Wumi, it is Mama Mohbad. Because I remember the first day I went to that house, that I took her into that room to speak to her, I knew everything that she said was in support of Wumi. If she had told me something else different, trust me, I would not have stood. I would have come out, I would have said it. She has always stood her ground about Wumi. A lot of things that she has said has always been in support of Wumi. And that is one of the reasons I was like, okay, Mama Yole Riomo Yiti. If she's saying this is the way it is, this is the way it is. So, if now there is another situation on ground, because I don't really get what is going on, I just breezed into Lagos for some few days. I'm going back to Oyo. If there's any information, because they're making it seem like there's some information with Mama Mohbad that we are begging her to hold back. Please, she should not hold back. Mama Mohbad, Emma, hold back any information. Oh my case, we are talking about your son, your child. If there is any information, she should take that information right now to the right authorities, and they should use that information to help the case. But what I got involved with was the fact that Lagbaja Sope, Tameju Sope, Eru Mohbad, Wo Keru, Talo Keru, Wani Kolo Keru, Kini Kolo Keru, and I just like, all these things are hearsay. Mama is saying she didn't say this, Wumi is saying she didn't say this. Okay, the best I could do is to apologize to Mama. Me sha de ni ma be Wumi pe okay, keep Mama apologize for me. Mama no ni ma be ti ma ni ki Wumi apologize for Mama, which I did. I left them on the phone for hours. Even after I settled them, they spoke for hours because I left the WhatsApp group. I added Wumi to the group. I left the group. I came back on the WhatsApp. I saw that they were still there. I still joined the group, and Wumi still spoke to her the next day and the day after. So I don't think what I did was wrong on my own part, except people are telling me that what I did was wrong, because I don't know why my name is flying up and down. So that's just it. I've been getting a lot of messages, you know, so from people telling me that why was I begging Mama Mohbad? Like we had one secret that we are trying to hide or something, you know. And I mean, and for me, I was just like, oh my goodness, because all these things is really tiring, Osha, you know, all these things are just so tiring. Iyabo Mohbad and Wumi, they're both someone, and I don't think it's hidden to anyone that, you know, I have a very cordial relationship with them. You know, and most times Mama Mohbad, she calls me to give me updates on a lot of things, sometimes seek my advice, you know, and I'm sure King White is aware of that a lot, right? And same thing with Wumi too. You know, they both call me most times to tell me, and, you know, I kind of give my own, you know, candid advice or support that I can render in my own little way. So I had missed a couple of Mama Mohbad's call, you know, and I called upon her to return a call. which she also did not pick up my phone. And she sent me a voice note to tell me that, oh, she was offline for a while, blah, blah, blah. And then I think I returned her call, because most times if I see her calls, I would return it later if I'm busy, right? And sometimes when she sees my call, she would also return it, you know, when she's free.